After talking about congregational prayer, the great reward the Muslim gets when he pray in congregation, when he goes to the masjid. After talking about etiquettes of going to the masjid and talking about late comers, if you come late to the masjid, then we will talk about rules of choosing the imam. Now we'll talk about rules of choosing the imam. There is hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad said, يَأُمُّ الْقَوْمَ أَقْرَأُهُمْ لِكِتَابِ اللَّهِ يَأُمُّ الْقَوْمَ أَقْرَأُهُمْ لِكِتَابِ اللَّهِ. Prophet Muhammad said that the person who is imam, who should be imam, is the person who is the best in recitation. Is the person who is the best in recitation. So if there is a community, a Muslim community, and there is masjid in this community, and we want to choose a person to be imam, to lead the people in prayer. So who is imam? The person who is the best in recitation, this should be imam. This person should be imam, should lead the people in prayer. Now, if we have two persons, both of them are very good in recitation, mashallah. They have very nice voice. Their articulation of sounds is perfect. They are equal in this case, that both of them can recite the Holy Quran in a very good way. Now we come to the second step, that we come to hadith of Prophet Muhammad, as Prophet Muhammad said, فَإِن كَانُوا فِي الْقِرَاءَةِ سَوَاء فَأَعْلَمُهُمْ بِالسُّنَّةِ. If they are equal, in recitation, then we choose the one who has more knowledge of the Sunnah. Which one of them is more knowledgeable about the Sunnah, the guidance of Prophet Muhammad? Which one of them is more knowledgeable about fiqh, knows about praying if he forgets something, knows about the rules of praying, the rules of ablution, different rules about fiqh, about hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the second step, we look at the person who is more knowledgeable of Sunnah, of guidance of Prophet Muhammad, of the legislations of Islam. This is step number 2. Now, if we have two persons, they are equal in recitation and they are equal in knowledge about the Islamic legislation, knowledge about the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we go to the third step. We look at which one of them has immigrated first. You know, at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad immigrated from Mecca to Medina. And the companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam immigrated also from Mecca to Medina. So we look who immigrated first. This at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I think this is my opinion. In our times, we look who, if we have two brothers, both of them accept Islam, alhamdulillah. We look who accepted Islam first. Who accepted Islam first. So this person should be Imam. Again, we say if they are equal in recitation. And then we look, we found that they are equal in the matter of knowledge about Islam. We come to the third step, who immigrated first. So the person who accepted Islam first, the person who decided to follow the Sunnah, to follow in the guidance of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We look who did this first. If they are equal, we look who is the oldest of them. If we have two men, we have, for example, Abdul Rahman and Muhammad. Both of them are perfect in recitation. We go to the next step. Who is more knowledgeable about Sunnah, about guidance of Prophet Muhammad, about Islamic legislation? If they are equal, we go to the third step. We look who immigrated first. If they are equal, we go to the fourth step, which of them is older. So if, for example, Abdurrahman is 30 years old, and Muhammad is 20 years old, so we choose Abdurrahman to be Imam. This about the rules of choosing Imam, and the rest of Hadith Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَلَا يَؤُمَّنَّ الرَّجُلَ فِي سُلْطَانِ. If I visit a person in his house, or I visit a person in his farm, or I visit a person in his office, in this case, the person, the host, should have the right to be Imam, unless he give me permission. I am the guest. So if he gives me permission, I can be Imam. So I cannot be Imam, the guest cannot be Imam without the permission of the host, of the owner of the place, owner of the house, and so on. And if another will come here, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ teaches Muslim the etiquettes of visiting other people. Also, the rest of hadith, ولا يقعد في بيته على تكرمته إلا بإذنه. And if a guest went to another person, to the owner of the house, to the host, so he should not sit in a private place in the house without his permission. When I enter the house of any brother, when I enter the house, I wait until he gives me permission where to sit. I wait until he gives me permission where to sit. Why? Because he knows about his house. If there is a place that he prefers to receive guests in this place, I respect him. I respect the rules of the house. I respect the etiquettes of visiting Muslims, and I sit in the place which he designated for me. We come to another hadith, that this hadith, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ addresses the Imam, the people who lead the prayer. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, إذا صلى أحدكم للناس فليخفف. If any one of you leads the prayer, leads the people in the prayer, he speaks to Imam here, the Imam, he should shorten his prayer. He shouldn't extend his prayer. He shouldn't prolong his prayer. He should be brief. Why? Because among the people who pray behind the Imam, there are the weak, the sick, the old. So Imam should put into consideration all these things, that if he prolong, if he extend his prayer, this may be difficult for a sick man or a sick woman. Maybe a sister goes to the masjid with her child, with her baby. She wanted to pray, and if Imam make long recitation, this will be difficult for her, will be difficult for the old lady or the old man. So if anyone lead the prayer, here hadith addresses the Imam should be moderate. He shouldn't make the recitation too long, and he shouldn't make it too short. We follow the guidance of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We look at the guidance, how much Prophet Muhammad recite in his prayer, and this is mentioned in authentic hadith with different situation, and we follow it. This is the best for Muslim. Okay? جزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.